On my best day, so I'm not afraid. I'm out here strolling what's new, and I can hear you when you say, I'll say it right back at you. You can enjoy it. You can enjoy it.
绵密的羽毛呢？有鸽子哦，这是羽毛哎，青蛙赛哎。
即摆足侪哦，足侪迄个啥迄个森林大火的很慘。
洗吗？你有洗吗？有。怎么好像没有注入啊？有了有了有了，有进去了。等一下太帅。
Thank you.